Okay, so here's the video on how to find the t-values that go into the confidence interval formulas. So here are the three examples I've come up with. The first one, for a 90% confidence interval, the area in the two tails is going to be 0.1 because that's 1 minus 90%, which is 0.1 in two tails. And remember that we also need the degrees of freedom, which is n minus 1. So for this one, 20 minus 1 is 19 degrees of freedom. Alright, so we're going to go over to the t-table. The t-table works a little differently from the z-table. We need to know the area in two tails, which we found to be 0.1, and we need 19 degrees of freedom. So 0.1 and down to 19 means that the t-value that we'll plug in is 1.729. So that's the first one. So t there is 1.729, and that's the number that you would plug in. Alright, for the second one is 95% confidence interval, so that means we've got 0.05 in two tails, and our degrees of freedom would be 500 minus 1, which is 499. Now 499 is not exactly on the table, so we're just going to look for the next closest thing. So we're going down, so 0.05 is the area in two tails, and we'll go find the closest thing to 499, which is going to be 500. So 500 with 0.05 area in both tails is going to be 1.965. Okay, so 1.965 is our value for t. Lastly, 99% confidence interval with n equals 53. That's going to be 0.01 in two tails. Degrees of freedom is going to be 53 minus 1, which is 52. So if we look up 0.01 with degrees of freedom 52, let's find the closest thing. So 0.01 is the first column. 52 degrees of freedom is closer to 50, so we'll just use the closest one, so that's 2.678. And so that's the number that we would plug in, 2.678. So I hope that helps. Let me know, as always, if you have any questions.